Well, hello there, everyone. Rob and Corinne here. Welcome to Threadheads.
Alright, so we've been receiving an overwhelming amount of requests for male fashion. And last week when we got these two video submissions sent in, we knew it needed to be done.
Hey Threadheads, I made a hat today, but as you can see, the bill is all wavy. How do I get it straight? Thanks.
Hey Threadheads, I was just wondering if you could show me how to make a beanie with a brim on it. That'd be awesome. I just don't like the big box store companies that just make them, and everybody has one, so I was kind of hoping like I can make one that's unique to me. I also have made a couple shirts. I made this one. It's the first one that you did with Andrew Hansen, and I also made the dragon symbol on it. That's really cool. It took me a couple days to do that. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, that'd be awesome if you could show me how to make one of those. Thanks, bye.
Alrighty, we're gonna make a super styling brimmed beanie hat. First, let's make the brim. I used a hat I already had as a template by tracing around the outer curve, then measuring and marking the width of the brim and drawing half the inner curve. Cut along the outer curve, then fold it in half and cut along the inner curve so it will be even on both sides. Next, trace the brim onto an old composition book cover and cut it out. Cover it with duct tape so it will be able to withstand the elements, then take out an old sweater. Trace two brim shapes onto the sweater, then cut them out about a ½ inch outside the outline. Don't cut along the inner curve, just cut a straight line from one point to the other. Pin the two pieces right side together, then sew a seam following the line of the outer curve. Turn it right side out, then insert the brim. You're going to want to stretch the fabric over the brim so that the outer seam ends up on the bottom half of the brim. Then pin around the inner curve and sew along your pin line. Next, take out the body part of your sweater, fold it in half right sides together, and pin. Measure and mark 10 inches from your fold and up 8½ inches from the midpoint. Sketch out a dome shape and cut it out about ½ inch outside the outline. Then sew along the outline, trim it down, and turn it right side out. Place your brim inside the beanie and pin it together so the bottom of the beanie hem overlaps the inner curve of the brim. Now sew together following your pin line, then sew another seam about 1 inch up from there to keep the flap down. And guess what? You have an awesome new brimmed beanie hat. That's a pretty nice looking hat you got there.
I know, I made it myself.
You didn't make it, I made it.
Oh yeah, we'll be right back.
Brassfire.com. Brassfire.
So Threadheads, it's Adrian from Alaska. I wanted to show you the 3 new things that I got. You've already seen this, but I made this hat out of an old sweater, and I found an old Volcom shirt lying around, and so tore out the logo and sewed red behind it, so it's all like torn up. And I got that again down here, also on the back here and there. And then what I made today, these jeans, I put stripes on one of the legs. You see, all the way around. How I did that was, you can do this with dark blue or black jeans, but I put duct tape. I wrapped duct tape around the legs, and then I took a spray bottle and filled it with 50% water, 50% bleach, and I sprayed like the entire thing. Let it sit for a while, took the duct tape off, and I had stripes. And I only did it to one leg, just, you know, to offset it a little bit, you know, and I think if you did both legs, it would look kind of dumb. But, you know, whatever. That's just me. Yeah, that's what I did this past week. So, peace out.
And if you still haven't gotten enough male fashion, we found some pretty random guy stuff on the web this week, like commando jeans. For all those who like to go commando, these jeans have the boxers built right in. We came across some funny shirts over at BustedTees.com, like this Tetris-inspired Shit Happens, South Korea's Got Soul, and Pedro lacks political experience. And for more of a DIY edge, head on over to Etsy.com and check out seller Cubist Literature for some rad designs and awesome accessories. Lots of cool new stuff on the forums, like this pog belt made by Michelle that's totally kicking it back to 1992. The pitch scarf is popping up everywhere. So Much Luxury, Joulet, Catriona Sayabon, and Broadway Bohemia sent in some pretty nice ones they put together. And since we're talking about headgear, we had to mention this cool futuristic aviator cap that Christophine made, not to mention these traditional Japanese kansashi flowers Meander created. And the hoodie is back for spring, but this time with less fabric, as demonstrated by Michelle, who made this awesome half hoodie, and by Future Fashion, who takes it one step further, or back, by using even less fabric and creating this bikini hoodie.
Next week, more DIY for that ass. Ow!